Sammy Sasso, top rank for the Buckeyes here at the weight class, the redshirt freshman, and Jarod Verkleeren, redshirt sophomore for the Nittany Lions. We saw Luke Fletcher from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Here's Sasso from Nazareth, where he won himself a pair of Pennsylvania state championships.
For Ohio State to have a win in this match is not a win. It needs to be bonus points.
Good luck, fellas.
In this dual meet.
Sasso had that big weekend, winning inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, defeating then #1 Pat Lugo. Followed that up in Minneapolis a couple of days later and beat Brayton Lee, avenging the loss in the Cliff Keen Invitational when he lost to the Gophers 6-4.
Watch the knee, watch the knees, watch the knee.
Verkleeren ranked 17th in the country.
You okay?
Is potentially dangerous.
You all right, man? Set.
I was impressed that the referee let that wrestle as long as it did. Verkleeren's knee got in that tough position. Tom Ryan frustrated with the stalemate call there. He said the wrestler put himself there, but I think that was a great call.
Sasso 8-0 in Big Ten duels. 5 of those bonus points, they could use it tonight.
Keep taking it off, shake him up. Fake.
No score as we near the 62nd mark in this first period.
And when I say bonus points would be huge for the Buckeyes here, I don't know there'll be any bonus points tonight, but if Sammy Sasso can turn it on, this would be huge.
Well, the reality, JD, is we know what Ohio State's path to victory was. They needed Pletcher at 141.
Yeah.
So now that's water under the bridge. Now you need to find bonus points. You need to do something unexpected. Get yourself back into this duel.
A body lock throw.
This is where he's great. He is so dangerous here.
Center.
In the match against Wisconsin, he put Cole Martin down from that position. I believe he wrestled Lugo there. That match against Iowa as well. Sasso really tough to score on. Great scrambler.
Take it.
Solid on top.
If we see that upper body position again, the defensive person, the person that's not as comfortable there, needs to get their hips back. And obviously, Sammy Sasso's going to want to jump his hips in for a throw or inside trip.
These two met a couple of years ago in freestyle. It was the World Team Trials Challenge Tournament that was in May of 2018. Sasso pinned Verkleeren, and then Verkleeren came back in the third-place match and teched him. Of course, in freestyle, that's a different story in comparison to folk style with tech falls. In freestyle, you get a leg lace, gut wrench, you can go quick.
Wow, upper body, nice.
Neutral, neutral,
A lot of pressure
neutral.
on the right knee of Sasso.
Watch the knee.
You hear watch the knee. Mike McCormick, our official.
Great job
Sasso's
squaring
got those
up.
hips.
Sasso did a great job squaring up. Verkleeren trying to keep that angle.
15 ticks in this first period. Verkleeren clinging to an ankle and we're out of bounds.
You can tell Sammy Sasso's worked in that position so much this year. Dangerous with cradles, has learned a lot from Jay Jaggers, obviously. One of the Ohio State coaches, 2-time national champion.
Verkleeren doing a solid job, 14-5. He's been splitting time last year. And now in this, his redshirt sophomore season, it's his weight class. In the Big Ten, 5-3. They'll go on bottom in the second period.
Another thing I'm impressed with Ohio State is I guarantee Verkleeren has zero doubt he's winning this match. He's ranked number 17, going up #1, Sammy Sasso. But focus, great first period for Penn State.
Verkleeren worked up. Return from Sasso. In that win against Lugo, riding was the difference for Sasso. Cranking away on the neck. Now he's got an underhook.
Neutral,
Goes
neutral.
double unders.
Stop, Sammy.
And Verkleeren with the escape, 1-0. Of course, Ohio State's had recent success with freshmen. You go back to 2012. Since then, Logan Stieber, Nathan Tomasello, and Miles Martin have all won national titles. Martin, of course, a true freshman. Kyle Snyder lost in that final to Kyvan Gatson as a freshman, then went on to win 3 straight. But age is no excuse for failure. These guys come in, JD, at this level. They are ready to win. Sasso, that kind of talent.
Yeah, I think he surprised a lot of people this year. But you're absolutely right. Age is just a number. I mean, in college wrestling, you've got to adjust pretty quickly, especially in the upper body and in, or I should say, top and bottom referee's position. I'd really like to see an exchange here.
Feet were digging in.
In that upper body. Who's better?
Verkleeren's second period escape, the only tally on the board. Half a minute left here in this second period. 6-3, Penn State leading the Buckeyes. Getting victories from Roman Bravo Young and a pretty dominant victory from Nick Lee at 141 for Penn State.
Huge.
Familiar position once again. Sasso had it locked momentarily.
Who's going to take a risk there? That's the question.
Sasso with the choice. He'll go on bottom. Great look inside the Bryce Jordan Center. First event here was back in 1996. Men's basketball game. Penn State beating Minnesota. Speaking of basketball, there was a game here earlier today. Penn State beats Northwestern in men's basketball. Quick turnaround. Pretty impressive to see how quickly they turned this into wrestling.
And then filled the arena.
Neutral, get in the middle, guys.
Great to see.
1-1. Riding time and on factor. Mentioned it before, JD. Will somebody take a risk? This is probably, what, the 4th, 5th time they've been in this position? Sasso's got a really good inside trip.
They've felt each other there before, obviously, because there's so much respect for Verkleeren's kind of down block and a little bit the overhook.
Center. Center. I got out of bounds action, guys. Stay on the mat.
Love the communication right there. Stay on the mat, guys. Give us some action. Tom Ryan. Penn State has won 4 straight duels against Ohio State, 8 of 9. Here's Sasso. Single leg down at the ankles. Probably going to get a stalemate.
Stop, guys. Let's go up. Stalemate.
So 36 seconds, JD.
30. Be ready. Be ready. 30.
Neither one of these guys are a real threatening attack that stands out up to this point.
No, not a lot of risk taken. Verkleeren wrestling solid throughout.
Crunched underneath. Sasso now works up. And now Verkleeren creates a scramble. 15 seconds. See, Sasso's got the left ankle and leg.
Stop. Stalemate up.
And it looks like we will go to sudden victory here at 149 pounds. Put 1 minute on the clock. Understatement of the evening so far, Ohio State needs this one.
All right, guys, here we go.
Verkleeren has to have such a good game plan to be in this 1-to-1 right here. Still looks completely relaxed. All the pressure's on Sasso.
Verkleeren coming off a loss to Brayton Lee at Minnesota. That was sudden victory, lost at 7-5. If I recall correctly, he led that match 3-0, and then Lee was able to get to his offense, force the sudden victory, and eventually win the match against Verkleeren. Couple half shots exchanged. Nobody has been hit for stalling. Sasso with a single leg shelved. And Sasso gets the takedown with 4 seconds left in sudden victory. Sammy Sasso from Nazareth, Pennsylvania, comes here to University Park and wins it 3-1 in sudden victory.